This video will be for Aries. This video will be for Aries. So we got somebody who's in the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This could be you, or this could be with a cross watcher. Somebody is unable to understand the clarity and the love of God. They're unable to heal, rejuvenate, or obtain the grace and mercy of the Most High. And somebody's greedy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is very greedy. They're trying to hoard all. Somebody wants to be a divine being. They wanted to be a divine feminine or a divine masculine here. And they're greedy. This could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy on Pisces energy. Something could be happening here in regards to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries. So we're looking at something that might be an event that might happen between now and May. So there's a situation here where somebody really wants to be the divine feminine or divine masculine here. They could be in hermit mode. They could be turning within. Let's see. Clarifying the hermit mode. Virgo energy here. Definitely Aries here. They're trying to use their logic. Aries energy in the reverse. Or they're trying to use black magic here with the magician here. This is a Gen X, a Gen Y. This could be definitely somebody who has an Aries moon, or somebody who has a Scorpio placement in Pluto. We're dealing with somebody who's looking at something from a very logical perspective here on black magic. They're using logic and black magic. Somebody could be trying to use black magic to heal themselves, in a sense, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to reverse spell work, or they're trying to heal themselves, or they're trying to get some clarity to a situation here. And something they're trying to unravel. They're trying to reverse something with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to reverse their plans here. Somebody is definitely trying to reverse something. Five of Swords, they're trying to reverse their... Somebody could be playing like reversing, like if you play something backwards, it's like a curse. If you play it forward, it's like a blessing or something like that. Somebody here is trying to reverse a bunch of curses that they spoke. Because they're trying to save their ass, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. World card, this could also be a Taurus involved with an Aries. Or you could be an Aries, or the person could be a Taurus, or vice versa. Take it however it applies. Somebody's really trying to reverse something here because they want to be divine now. They want to be divine now. I wanted to be divine now. I want a gift. I want to be divine now and get a gift. So somebody's wanting to be divine now and get a gift here. But they're in dark high priest mode. They're still using some type of spell work to do this. They're doing some type of spell work to cast. They're trying to cast an illusion on a divine to see them as a divine being here. This could also be a Scorpio with the Death card in reverse, or a Pisces. This could happen. They're trying to look for something to happen or to change. They're trying to alchemize or transmute energies here of their own, of the black magic they did in the past, because they want to be divine now. They want to truly be divine now. That's Aries that could be in the dark night of the soul with the moon. Or this could be an Aries that is trying to heal. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I'm not going to discourage them from doing this work. but inner and outer work. They got a lot of inner and outer work to do. They see now that being divine is where it's truly at. Somebody's like scared to lose themselves. They're scared to lose. They're scared to lose. They don't want to lose their soul. That's what I'm hearing. They don't want to die and lose their soul and go to hell, or whatever the case may be. Nine of Swords, they are sitting there, they are trying themselves with their mind. They're trying to use their mind to change their heart. They're trying to use their mind to change their heart. This is somebody who's probably starting to do more positive thinking, positive affirmations, speak to self positively more. They're trying to escape a coven or a group. Somebody's also trying to escape a coven or a group that they got themselves tied into here. This could be a mother figure here. that was the leader of the covenant of the group, Empress with the Three of Cups in the reverse. So somebody's trying to get away from their mother that was involved with the covenant of the group or something like that. Because maybe the mother turned on them and tried to sacrifice them, this group of coven. And now they're trying to get the hell away and save their soul in the process here. Seven of Wands. The ancestors are recognizing what they're trying to do. The ancestors are sort of recognizing what they're trying to do. Like the ancestors are like, we're somewhat in support of what you're trying to do. But there's still a way about it that you're going involving black magic with the Six of Swords. That's what they're trying to communicate to this Aries or whoever that is tied to this Aries. There's a way that you're going about it that's kind of wrong. You might have a perception. Your perceptions need to change. Like, you can't use you're with the King of Swords, you're using too much logic. You're using logic here. Somebody's using logic to have a victory. That's like trying to outsmart the divine. Like, the divine is like, don't try to outsmart us. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. The divine is like, really, don't you dare try to paint yourself to be divine after you sold yourself to this group and this group trying to sell you under now. Don't try to paint yourself up to be divine. Don't try to force yourself to be divine. This is a journey of a lot of work that you have to truly be committed to from this day forward. This is literally, somebody is running. Somebody is running scared from this group of coven members. It's like, Holy and Divine, Most High God, what is it? The Most High God is trying to say, look, you're going through a dark night. Trying to restore your life and have protection from the adversaries that you yourself was involved in. Right? And this is for all the divine Aries. This is what somebody that you separated from could be going through right now. So take it as however it applies here. Yeah, the narcissistic tendencies. Somebody is really trying to trying to really get that. Somebody's still doing it from a form of narcissism. They want to be validated outside of themselves for their spiritual journey here. But that's not of God. The Hierophant in reverse, the source energy, Aries, Scorpionic energy. Somebody could be born a Plutonian Aries, a Plutonian Scorpio, or somebody could be an Aries moon with the Emperor in reverse. Definitely somebody could be an Aries moon. Aries moon, fallen angel energy. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarian energy, fallen angel energy. Somebody also could be I'm getting here like trying to use narcissism tactics with the divine to become divine. Trying to look for validation for your work. It says something here about trying to look Seven of Cups in the reverse. This illusion it's not gonna work out. Like you can't paint an illusion with God. It's like, I ain't gonna sit here and tell God I'm gonna quit smoking and I'm gonna work on it, knowing damn well I don't want to quit smoking. I'm like, hell, I ain't gonna do that. I'm like, I did that before, and then I was like, God, you know what? I lied. I'm sorry. I apologize, because really, I just want to smoke me a cigarette. I just want to smoke. And if just let me have it one small vice that's not hurting me, and I'll do it in the house so I won't hurt a tree. Because I ain't out here doing nothing else, Lord. I ain't out here hurting nobody. I ain't out here, having sex and doing all the nastiness and drugs that people be out here doing. I ain't doing all that. I ain't sinning, Lord. So if I ain't sinning, Lord, please let me smoke me a cigarette. That's how I am, because I don't even want to drink. I don't drink. So it's kind of like this person is doing the exact opposite and saying the exact thing. It's like, I'm doing curses and hexes and spells on women, children, everything. But I was turned up. I was drinking. I was doing everything. I was doing everything. The mother doing everything. And they were doing everything. They was enjoying doing it. They don't even want to stop. They've lost control to the point where they don't want to stop. But the only thing that's making them want to stop is the group turning on them. Like the group. Now the group sitting there, everybody in the group, everybody on Sunday they're like, look, Look, we don't get it. We gotta get some favor with the Most High. Like, we got to get some favor with the Most High. So, hey, you, like the one that was doing the most, like, and was doing the most to get the most. You, yeah, you, like, and they're like, no, not me, not me. I'm about to run to God. There's a song that, oh, sinner man, where you gonna run to? Oh, sinner man, right, where you gonna run to? Oh, sinner man, where you gonna run to? Alone that day, I run to the rock and said, please hide me, run to the rock. Said, please hide me, run to the rock. Said, please hide me. Alone that day, the rock said, I can't hide you, the rock said. I can't hide you, the rock said. I can't hide you alone that day. I said, oh, rock, what's the matter with you, rock? Don't you know that I need your rock alone that day? And then they scream power. And then they go, and then they go, and then after they run to the rock, they run to the seas, and the seas was boiling. They run to the waters, the drink of the waters that's bitter and hot now, boiling, and it's like it's better to get bitter water than to have no water. But then you go over there to get the bitter water, and to get the bitter water, and you find that water is boiling and hot, and you can't even drink it. Then after that, they go and run to God. They finally run to God. So somebody's using logic here. And if you look at that song, it's logic. It's about, if I could go hide in the cave and let everything hit everybody else, then I'll save myself. But, there's plenty of books out here, and mainly the Bible that speaks to that. Plenty of books, but the Bible speaks of that. You will not be able to hide in a rock or crevice or a cave. You will not be able to go in the earth and find a hiding spot. It will not accept you. Because then you use the earth. Y'all was out here killing people, animals, children. Like, you use the earth. You use the earth. Y'all was out here, if y'all wasn't even doing spell work half the time, y'all was putting stuff in people's beverages of the earth. Poisoning people and stuff like that. Or drinking blood. Y'all was doing things with your earth you had no business. So you can't go to the earth and seek to hide within the earth when you was polluting and convoluting the earth. It don't work like that. Not even your own earth. Even if you was drinking a lot of liquor and alcohol and and doing a lot of drugs, you was messing up the earth that you was made out of. So you can't even go within. It's kind of hard for you to hide. You can't even hide in yourself because of what you did to yourself. So your highest self is not accepting you. Your highest self right now is gonna let you learn your lessons. You can't align with your higher self in your current state and conditions. You still using logic. You still using the rock. You still using caveman theory. I beat this that way and I got it this way, so I'm going to beat it the opposite way and maybe I'll knock the dent out. You still using the rock. Then you want to go and drink bitter water. Well, you want to go drink bitter water, you were still using logic because you think you still using logic, but you was not definitely using no intelligence on that one. Like using logic, because if I go drink, I was drinking all of that. Now, if I put anything in my body that ain't alcohol or drugs or blood or some weird woo that you put in your body or doing with your body or doing with somebody else's body, if I go and just tamper with water now and do petty stuff, little stuff here and there, and not do the big major stuff that I was doing, then maybe my karma will lessen, or maybe I'll get a little bit of hydration to heal myself a little bit better, and a little bit of sodium and a little bit of this to heal myself a little bit better. But bitter water ain't gonna do that for you. So our logic of doing that is not scientifically based off of truth. Like so the reality of it is, even if you go to bitter water and you drink bitter water, you'll die of thirst and dehydration. You'll still die of thirst and dehydration. But it's bad when you can't even go over there and some of y'all are trying to go and And some of y'all are running to do this. I'm sensing like an energy of like people running to literally commit suicide now. Like, and I did not condone this in any way, shape, or form on my platform. But that's what it's coming up as. It's like, at this point, I might as well go and do something that I know is going to hurt me and end me, because then I get a do-over by taking myself out. And the thing here is, you know God ain't playing when He only allow you to take yourself out. You know God wants you to suffer your trial when the Most High Divine ain't gonna allow you to end yourself. Because you was putting you might have caused a lot of people to end themselves. Karma would be in black magic. I literally did. Y'all be doing suicide spells on people, right? And now you want to go and do that same thing to yourself, but you're not going to be allowed to do it because you already caused many others to do it to themselves. You humiliated and did trials of humiliation rituals on people, and you drove people to do things to harm themselves, and that cost them their lives in some cases. And in doing so, you will not be able to go out the same way in which those that you was forcing others. You're not going to be able to get that type of... Nah, it's not. If you was doing suicide spells, you're not going to be able to commit suicide. You know? Not going to be able to do that. So, that's karma. That's karma. You stuck in that form. And then on top of that, y'all contradict your powers because you asked for protection on top of it. So, the Divine's like, okay, I'm going to give you a protection from you and in your own life. When you most want it. When you beg and plead in the gnashing of the teeth, they will beg for death, and it will not come. You go over there and try to even attempt to die, and the water is boiling, and the water is not going to accept you. The sea will part. The sea will part. I can see a lot of people, well, the water boiling is bitter, and I'm trying to end myself. I'll just throw myself in the boiling sea. The boiling sea is going to part from you. It's like, you're going to hit the rock bottom of the boiling sea. That's all you... Moses is going to part it. That'll be the divine masculine is going to part the sea, and you ain't even going to be able to hit the rock bottom of the sea. The grand wizard, the divine masculine, is going to part the sea, and you won't even be able to jump into a boiling bit of water. And you'll have to run from that. Then when you run from that, who you going to run to? Well, Elijah said you're going to run to God. That's the next bet. You're going to run to a high priest. You're going to run to the temple. You're going to run to the church. Y'all going to run up in the church. That's what's about to happen. Y'all going to run up in that church. And y'all going to be biting preachers in the temples and in them places. Because y'all going to try to go somewhere where you think God is housed. King of Wands, and you're losing your confidence. There's an Aries out here that's really losing their confidence here because they cannot seem to wrap things up and get things where they want it to be with this black magic and within their spiritual contracts. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. They really are strategically trying to break themselves out of the spiritual, lower vibrational spiritual contract here that they signed with evil. And they're not getting nowhere here. With the star in reverse and the Metatron, they are failing every time. 10 of Cups. And they are being outcast. Cut off. Because what they say, if you was hot, if you was hot and you was in it to die, you at least get your ending, right? If you was cold and you was on the divine team and you was so cold, outright cold with it, you gonna get yours. You feel me? But if you was in the middle playing hooky, that's what it is right now. You weren't loyal to God. You're not loyal to the devil. You're not even loyal to yourself. 8 of Wands. but you running around. They running around trying to reverse shit, but not loyal to nothing. The truth is, how are y'all using? How is these individuals in this Aries energy even using this occult magic and stuff? And they're clearly atheistic, and they're non-scientific or cause and effect atheistic. That's what's not balanced. Like, that's what don't make sense. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody ain't got no sense. You got to ain't have no sense. Nine of Cups to go to try to wrap up to have a to get a fulfillment, but don't understand the system of what you're using here. Strength card. This is also included a Leo. So I'm gonna stop it right here because we just went into the Leo energy, and I'm gonna stop the video right here. But that's the gist of what you got going on here with Aries and within the Aries energy. If this is an Aries, it's very low. This is a very low vibrational Aries. If this is if you're a divine feminine masculine Aries, or just an intermediate Aries, somebody who's not really involved in any of this, then it's just you're dealing with you're seeing a situation outside of yourself of a person trying to save themselves, but they're going about it in a logical sense when they really need to really seek the higher, like they're going about it in a logical sense. If this is a normal everyday person, I'm going to speak on normal everyday people who are not really involved in the occult, because they're out here, regular Joes, regular people. There is something here that I want to speak to you about, logically trying to clean up messes, or logically trying to put things together, or logically trying to, some things require you to get down to feeling. Like you trying to solve like a relationship problem or something like that, and you remember the time where flowers worked, and you wanna, sometimes it requires you to get down to talking and getting to know your partner on the spiritual level. Really communicating with your partner. Really starting to really have that, and really going to therapy. I suggest those for the regular Joes. Just go to therapy. Just go to therapy. Stop trying to solve everything on your own. Let somebody who is a professional of higher standards of living, they work in the psychological field, let them help you. Seek a second opinion if this is a medical issue. There is something here about seeking a second opinion. And going to somebody who more specializes in the area of healing. Going to somebody or learning, or re-educating yourself on something. There's something about you need to re-educate yourself on. Something here about education is key. You need to re-educate yourself on something. You might need to get a lawyer or a paralegal to if you signed a contract, you're going to need somebody who knows about contracts in order to understand what the situation is that you're in. If not, you need the authorities to handle the situation. Go to the authorities if it's something that is truly out of your control. This is also like in regards to like your lifestyle, your living situation. There's social service department. If you're undergoing domestic violence, go to a shelter. Please go to a domestic. Abandon everything. Go to a shelter. Do what you got to do. If you feel like your life is at stake due to maybe this could be a younger person, you could be involved. You could have been involved in a gang, and now you want to change, or you want to reform, or you want to, get out of the gang or something like that. My best bet is to go to, if you're underage, go to the CPS. If you're overage, go to a shelter. Go somewhere. Contact your more educated, wealthier family members and tell them the situation. Get online. Get in your neighborhood forums online and tell people you want out. Scream to the roof tops that go to the police station and tell them you don't want to be a part of a gang no more. Name the gang members, everything. You're going to have to learn how to turn people in. Get the snitching. I'm going to be real about it. You're going to have to learn how to run, get the snitching. It's really what's going to save half of your asses. Is running and getting this, is running and get you somewhat far. But snitching will get the people that's coming after you locked the fuck up. And you might go to jail with them, but hey, y'all not going to be put in the same cell. I'm going to tell you that now. You can demand that you not be put in the same cell. You can demand witness protection. You can demand a lot of things to get away from these individuals. But if you're like in a cult coven group, the best thing for you to do is to stop using logic and to really, really start praying. Going to a priest in a church, going up in the church, is not going to help you save your soul. I'm going to tell you that now. What's going to help you save your soul is publicly humiliating yourself and telling all your business. All of it. And the reason why I say that, you got to let the world know who you are. And what you're dealing with. And what you're trying to get out of. And don't look for likes, views, and shares, and this and that and the third. Because if you monetize, you're really going to really jack yourself up. If you try to monetize, you trying to get anything out of it, you're gonna fuck yourself like a duck. If you're trying to get anything out of it, you need to public humiliate yourself. Like, one thing about P. Diddy, they get caught. They start claiming, they start doing the same thing some of y'all occult practitioners are doing. They get to go around here sprouting one love and this and that and the third, but really, they need to release. They need to give up their victims. They really do. They need to give a list of all the people that they victimized and what they did and how they did it, and get ready to serve that sentence by themselves. Be real about it. That's the only way to save your soul. You either gonna serve a life sentence in the cell in prison on earth, or you gonna serve some afterlife sentence in somewhere you don't ever want to be. So I'm gonna tell you that now. That's the best way for the ones that's in their occult practice. For my high vibrational Aries, move forward from this. Move forward from it. We got shit to do. We got messages to spread. We got boundaries that we got to maintain here. All you can do is move forward in strength. The Chariot card. Move forward. Move forward. Because that's all you can do for my high vibrational Aries. I'm going to leave it at that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And